mean, we all suffer from mental health. We all going
Yeah.
through something. When I heard that from Brother Fukahua, he talked about that self-identity. I can totally relate to that for myself because like everything in my life started to work out, started to fall into place the moment I started stop caring about what people thought about, and just worrying about how I felt about myself, how I feel about myself, how I see myself, and that's important. You have to see, we all have a vision of the person that we want to be, and a lot of us, we grow up as Polynesians, we know who we want to be, we know what type of person we want to become, but we never work towards it because we're trying to be somebody else, whether for your family, for your church, or for your community, and we never really be that person that you always wanted to be. And I can relate to that as a kid. I always grew up. I always saw myself being confident, able to speak up, able to do certain things in my life that I'm doing now. I would never even thought of trying because I'm so afraid of even attempting it. But the moment I just started, I gotta figure out who I am. The moment I figure out who I was, this is who I am, and I'm okay with that. Then everything else on the outside just became like mute.
Yeah.
Because the only voice because at this point in my life, the only voice that I care about is my voice, how I think about myself, and then the small group of people that I really, really care about their input because I know they have the best intention for me. Everybody else, like, no matter what they say, it doesn't phase me. It's like, because I know at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is how I see myself.
Yeah, like when I grew up, like I wasn't the most popular kid, in the bunch, in the group, and like, I was always like the last picked and stuff like that. And then I learned it like at a very young age is, I gotta toughen up. I can't let them get to me. If they're gonna pick me last, then I might as well be the best. You know what I mean? So like, I grew up that way, and like, and as I got older, and I stopped caring about like what other people was saying about me and stuff like that, I started to grow like a different type of confidence. It's like it's a different type of self-confidence that you build when you just stop caring about what other people's opinions are. I mean, you can take some opinions that are constructive and stuff.
Be open.
Yeah, but like rumors and stuff like that comes up, or like what other people say about you or what you look like, has nothing to do with what you should care about. You know what I mean? Like, you can be like, they can tell you all the nasty things they say about you, but if you know deep down inside you that that's not you, none of their opinions is gonna matter. You know what I mean? They can say whatever they want, but the moment you let them get to you is the moment you lose.
I know.
That's the moment you lose.
Yeah, because I feel if you just the things I just hear from our Polynesian brothers and sisters, right? You're not good enough. You're not perfect enough. You're not for women. It's just, you're not married yet. Drinking or smoking, right? It's something that's common in Mormons, right? Right.
Too common. I mean, we're not perfect.
Yeah, it's like if you smoke and drink, you're a bad person. You're not worthy of the priesthood. You're not worthy to go on a mission. You're not worthy to go to receive the sacrament, right?
But the thing about all those things is, you can work on yourself and be able to attain all those things. You might not be perfect now, but if you keep working at yourself slowly at a time, you'll achieve it. No matter how far, people say you stray off the path. The path is still there. You can still walk it. You can still run it. It's still there. The path is there. It's always gonna be there for you to go down.
The path is not supposed to be perfect.
No.
The path, and that's the problem. I feel like is like we paint this picture for kids that they have to live this certain path, perfect path. And we try to fit everybody in one box. And the thing is, we have to stop trying to mold everybody to be a certain way. Like,
instead of like molding them to be that way,
We should be
like you should
encourage
them like to to stay
to be
stick
themselves.
to it.
Yeah, to be themselves. Like, look, if you like, if you're if you're emotional type of Polynesian, then that's fine. If you're a strong Polynesian, right? You're tough. You're tough. You like to stick to yourself. That's fine. But I feel like we just have to stop this expectation that we have to be a certain way, and just let kids grow naturally.
Yeah.
And to figure out who they are.
Just teach them what's right from wrong. They'll learn. You know what I mean? They know what's right from wrong. You teach them how you grew up, like what's right. I don't know how to say it. If you were to say it, teaching them right from wrong.
No, so I feel like teach them the foundation.
Yeah.
Give them a foundation, but let them build their own house.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't give them the blueprint. Don't draw the blueprint for them. But show them how to do it. Show them how to draw out a blueprint. So when they do it themselves, they know how to do it. You know what I mean? Because you might not build the same house,
but it's fine.
But that's fine.
That's fine. My house is not supposed to be the same house that my parents built. Right. So the same thing with ourselves. Like the person you're supposed to be is not going to be the same person just like everyone else in your family. You're supposed to build your own life, your own self, and be the person that you're supposed to be. Because we're all different at the end of the day. And the moment we can unleash, take away those shackles that all these pressures and expectations and perfectionism that we grow up with in our culture, the moment we unlearn those things and just be free to make our own decisions. If you make good decisions and right decisions, great. Keep doing that. If you make bad decisions, great. Learn from it, right? The love is not lost, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, whether you make good decisions and whether you make bad decisions, you're not gonna lose any love from me. I have cousins that make bad decisions. I love them. I have cousins that make good decisions. I still love them. But I'm not gonna change how I see somebody, how I judge somebody, or how I treat somebody based on how they, based on their choices in life. Because I've made bad choices myself.
Yeah.
I can't judge somebody making bad choices. I made bad choices, right? Unless you're a pedophile, then that's different.
Yeah. There's a box for you.
We just had a conversation about that.
There's a box for you.
There's a different box for you.
Dug 100 feet deep underneath the prison.
But no, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah, just be your own person.
Be yourself. Figure out yourself.
Yeah, and
that's okay. And then whatever.
And find somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a big thing with mental health is